Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
to welcome to the launch for the book on how to eradicate diabetes. So it's an exciting time. We just launched the book a few days ago, and it's already trending. It's becoming top 5 in the hot new releases under the medicine category. So let's start by introducing ourselves. So my name is Sarmila Sinha. I'm a consultant psychiatrist based in the UK. That's me. Do you want to introduce yourselves, Ankuran?
Yeah, hi there. I'm Dr. Ankuran Kakoti. I'm a GP based at Northeast London. I have special interest in trying to prevent medical condition before it has become a big problem. So I am very interested in this project, and I've joined this lovely group, as you can meet my other colleagues now.
Thank you, Ankuran. Next, Shritama, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us what do you do and what are your interests?
Yes, sure. Thank you for including me in this group. And I'm Dr. Shritama Bannerjee. I'm currently pursuing my MD in pharmacology at Medical College and Hospital, Kolkata, which is the oldest medical college in Asia. And I also have done a certificate course of diabetes from the Royal College of Physicians, London. It's an online course, and diabetes is one of my special interests since my childhood, and I'm extremely honored and privileged to participate in this group for this project. Thank you.
Thanks, Shritama. Pleasure to have you on board on this project. Ruby, do you want to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, namaste. Thank you so much for having me on board. And it's an honor and a privilege to be part of this wonderful group. So I also have a very special interest in diabetes. I'm actually in the process of completing my diploma in understanding diabetes management at West London University. So, writing this, co-authoring this book with you is a real, it's an honor. And I'm a qualified Hatha yoga instructor. I'm a dance, Kathak and Bollywood dance instructor. And I'm also have a very strong interest in nutrition. So I coach weight management programs, and we cover lots and lots of different topics like sleep and hydration, and weight loss isn't all just about eating less and moving more. There's so many facets, and yeah, it's a really fascinating journey to be on, because it's an exciting time to be part of a group where we want to make the changes and really support people for optimum health. So yeah, thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you, Ruby. It's an absolute pleasure. I know Ankuran has to go quickly for his shift. So I just wanted to ask Ankuran a few questions while we continue in your absence. Just wanted to ask you, what has been your experience? Because you contributed in the chapter called The Management of Diabetes, particularly focusing on the medical management. So, and you see patients in your GP practice every day. So what is your first advice? When you see a patient that comes to you and you do the blood test and they get diagnosed with diabetes, what is your first advice to them?
So there are 3 types of, or 3 cohorts or 3 groups of patients we get. One is with normal blood sugars and normal bloods. One is a borderline, which we call it as at risk. And the third one is quite late on. However, looking at all these, it seems like people don't want to have this diagnosis. So why you don't want to have the diagnosis? Obviously, there are a variety of reasons with it. And what I have found is that it's best to prevent this condition in the very beginning. However, it may not be possible because of a variety of factors like genetics, for example, food habits, lifestyle, as Ruby is going to probably cover most of them. However, as I said, like similarly in these three groups, the treatment and the management will differ.
So what is your first, so you give them lifestyle changes advice. So what do you start with, like sort of?
So lifestyle is always very, very important, because obviously that is the cutting the supply off in terms of sugar supply. So body has to kind of work less hard if you could control that way. However, as I said, in the third group, which is quite late, you might want to give a combination of 2, 3 factors, for example, lifestyle, along with changes in diet as well as medication, and as well as to prevent complications. That is the key to the long-term management of diabetes, which I'm sure it will be covered in the talk coming up.
Yeah. Any advice to our readers, listeners, viewers? Any piece of advice you would like to give?
I congratulate you on having this book by hand, whether it be Kindle or online or as a hard copy. You definitely need to go through a lot of different kind of insights into this problem. And obviously you can be a good coach now, and it's not about yourself or not about your own family member, but it's all about your neighbors, friends. It's a global problem now. So I'm glad that you have got a hold of this book now. So please make full use of it. There has been lots and lots of things covered, and we really enjoyed piling up all this information for you in a very nice flow.
Thank you very much. So this is the cover of the book. I will just show you. I think, yeah, this is the cover picture. So, right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ankuran. Thank you very much. So we now just the three of us, we're going to be talking a bit today, and hopefully we'll have a good time, and hopefully our viewers will also have a good time. Can you see the slideshow, Ruby and Shritama?
Yes, yes.
So what we will do is we will go through the slides and one by one, and then we will talk as we go along. So this book, actually, I'll tell you the story behind this book. You know, it was inspired by my Guruji. He instructed me, why don't you write something on diabetes? And he gave me the title, How to Eradicate Diabetes. He said, write this book, How to Eradicate Diabetes. And he said, first he said, write a paper on it, try and get it published in magazine. But later he said, do a book on it. And I think it was a big task on me, because it's been a long time since I was in medical school, and there has been so many, new treatments evolved over time. So I really felt that I needed some help in writing this book. So I've approached Shritama, Ruby, and Ankuran, and they've all come together, and they were I'm really grateful to all of you for making this dream a reality. It's so I'm really, really grateful for this. So this is a picture of our Guruji. His name is Swami Sivananda. He was born on 8th of August, 1896. He is the oldest living man in the world currently. And he is very, very fit. He does not have any lifestyle diseases, no diabetes, no tension, no hypertension, nothing. So when Baba says, follow my life, follow my lifestyle, we know that this is really important, that we follow the lifestyle that Baba gives for us to, really have a healthy lifestyle. So these are our authors, all our pictures. So it's all these pictures are all in the book. It's available on Amazon at the moment, on Kindle, in printed book. It's all available. So I'll let Shritama speak or Ruby speak now while we go through the chapter. So tell us, so Shritama first, you wrote the second chapter. Tell us your experience.
It's been an honor for me to collaborate on a project like this, and diabetes has always been an area in which I have been interested in since my childhood. And also, uh, I have the same Guruji. My guru is also Swami Sivananda. In Varanasi, once about 2 years ago, he had told me that you do an extra course on diabetes. At the time, I had only completed my MBBS, so he had said that you do a course on diabetes. It's going to help you in future. Little did I know that he wanted me to go forward in this journey, and lo and behold, I'm sure my Guruji has only brought about this collaboration with Dr. Sharmila Sinha, and it's an honor and a privilege. And yes, I've written on the digestive system, and of course, I've enjoyed this journey. And um, what I've learned from Dr. Sharmila Sinha is how to write in a lucid and easy language. Because at first I wrote in a very difficult kind of medical bookish language, and then ma'am said that it's write in an easy language, which is going to be easier for general readers. Like, they're not people in medical school; they might be normal people. And of course, I've enjoyed to my fullest writing this chapter. And yes, I have learned quite a few new things. And I've put a paragraph on mindfulness, which has again been my area of interest always. And I've written on mindful eating, mindfulness exercise. So how, mindfulness will help us to digest the food better, and to take the proper nutrition from the food, and also avoid overeating, and all the ills of overeating thereby. So yes, of course, mindful eating, and that's mindful eating is going to help to prevent diabetes. And of course, I've covered the area of pancreas. Pancreas is the organ which, if there's a pathology, would cause diabetes. So yes, I have loved to collaborate on this book, and it's been my honor and privilege. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shritama. Before we move on to Ruby, next Ruby, I would just like to share, because we launched the book on the 1st of March, on the 2nd of March, it came out live. And since then, it's actually now one of the top Amazon hot new releases. It's reached number 5. It's reached ranking number 5, as you can see, on Amazon hot new releases. So it's already a bestseller, guys. It's a best-selling book. We are all proud to be best-selling authors right now. So it's an occasion to celebrate. So congratulations to all of you, all the authors, and massive thanks to all the viewers, all the people who are reading this book right now, downloading the book. Please leave reviews after you have read. So it's really a great occasion. So Ruby, I'd like to come back to you. Because some of the highlights of the book, you've covered quite a few highlights. Talk us through what's been your biggest, most interesting topic that you've covered in this book. What will the viewers find new? What will the readers find new and exciting? Why is this book different from all the other books out there in the market?
I think, thank you. I think one thing that really has stood out for me about, when writing this book is that, a lot of people, they come to me and they say, what's the special diet? What's the in diet? What's the in thing? And actually, it's always a case of taking it down to the basics. So there is no special diet, and everybody knows there is no shortcut. There's no shortcuts in life. And certainly for diabetes, or for anyone who's trying to lose some weight for that matter. And, one thing that I think it was one of the first points that I wrote in the book was that, what special diet might a person with diabetes require? Well, as with most things in life, there is no one shoe fits all. So what might work for one person isn't going to be right for the next person. And I think it's really important to understand that, there are basic fundamentals that we all should understand, which is, eliminating ultra processed foods, eliminating things that have sugar, high excess of salts, fats and additives, E numbers, things that a home cook wouldn't necessarily recognize in your kitchen. So when you go to your kitchen, do you understand what dextrose, methyl phentate, or whatever it is, all those fancy chemical kind of names that crop up? And secondly, it's a case of just finding out, how do I create something out of wholesome, rich foods? So things like broccoli, colored vegetables, colored fruits, plant-based, protein. We have our legumes. I mean, in our Indian cuisine, especially, there's obscene amounts of different types of dishes that we can create from literally from the tips of our fingers. I mean, there's the world's your oyster. I mean, we have legumes, we have dals and chanas and different variety of plant-based proteins. And then, we have, obviously in moderation, and I'd say, using ghee in absolute moderation. So I don't mean using bucketfuls of ghee and oil, but, in its small doses, the good fats that we need to have that lubricate our joints and muscles. So it's about kind of understanding that, we should always talk about a rainbow effect. So, God has given us an array of colorful fruits and vegetables and plant-based protein that we can just pick out literally from our garden, from our grocery stores, from, and it's a case of really understanding that, trying to make the time to meal prep. So that comes on to the next point. So, you can't, when you're rushing around and we all have busy lifestyles and we're going from one place to the next, often we're caught and we're thinking, well, I'm hungry now. The last meal I had was 4 or 5 hours ago. And then what's the nearest thing that you can grab hold of? No, we want to avoid getting things from fast food chains, from picking up, quick snacks, because that's taking us away from nature. So, always talk about, meal prepping. So take an apple, chop it up and put it in a little dubby, a little box, or take a banana. I say, but bananas are, nature's candy because it's all wrapped up in its own wrapper, if you like. But again, if you don't like bananas, that's fine. You can choose something else. Oranges, satsumas. It's a case of just being a bit more aware and going back to sorry, your colleague, I forgot her name.
So
yes,
yeah.
her point, mindfulness. That's a really, really important point, because although I didn't do much, but maybe in our next edition we can talk more about that.
So just to let our viewers know, we are going to meet again next Friday at same time. Just we're going to catch up just to see how the book is doing. And if people have any questions, please submit your questions on Amazon if you have any questions, or you can email me, sharmilasinha@me.com. If you have any questions, please email. We'll answer your questions. We have to close this meeting very soon. We've got the picture of Swami Sivananda doing yoga asana. This is the Sarvanga asana. At this age of 127 years, Baba still does lots and lots of asanas. And yoga is quite an important tool to beat diabetes at its early stage. So diabetic diet, which Ruby has mentioned in detail. We will answer your questions. Please don't forget to email me. Now, I'm just going to talk very quickly on the stress management, which is also very important to manage stress, and in order to reduce binge eating, in order to reduce comfort eating, and that will also improve diabetic blood sugar levels. So these are the 4 stages: calm, clarity, choice, and change. And in calm, we just stay calm, we delay our reactions, we give measured response. Clarity is to get more information about what the problem is and not give knee-jerk reactions. Choice is, remember, you always have a choice how you react to any stressful situation. You can choose to be angry or choose to be calm about it. So change is a change of habits, which comes with lots and lots of practice. And over time, the information that is hardwired to our brain, which are the old habits, they are replaced by new habits. So everyone can change. We can change our old habits, we can form new habits, and it is possible to beat diabetes. Tools for change: nutrition, environment, lifestyle, mindfulness, forgiveness, self-love, appreciating yourself. And different things we can tools: exercise, balanced diet, focusing on sleep, rest, break from work, spending more time for hobbies, etc. Practicing self-compassion, gratitude, positive affirmations. So we come to a close today for this book launch. It was an amazing, experience for me personally writing this book, and thank you to everyone who have tuned in to watch this book launch. Please download a copy today. It's free on Amazon. All you have to do is go to Amazon, type the words "How to Eradicate Diabetes," and you will get a free link to download the book free of cost on Kindle. This offer is available only until the 8th of March. So please don't lose this opportunity. You can download this book for free. This is today, tomorrow's Thursday, and until Friday. So thank you. It's me, Sharmila, saying goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Bye, Shritama. Thank you, Ruby.
Bye. Bye, Dr. Sharmila.
Bye.
you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.